And hi again, I'm Dylan Black. It's Daytime Ottawa, Rogers TV. Fun and informative for sure. This episode will be. Guess what? The Canada Council for the Arts 2019 Governor General Literary Awards ceremony is taking place today at Rideau Hall, and we're about to meet one of the winners. How cool is that? Let's say hi to Mishka Lavigne is with us. Hello.
Hi.
So you're obviously, you're from the area, Ottawa-Gatineau. You're an award-winning playwright, theatre translator as well.
Yes.
And now you've got this big award. Do you know much about the awards? How long it's been around?
So the awards were created in 1936, and they were taken over by the Canada Council for the Arts in 1959, and that's also when they started giving out French language awards as well. So 1959 for the French language ones.
Okay. How long have you been writing?
I've been writing since I was in I was in high school, writing short stories, writing a little bit of poetry. But writing theater, I've been doing that since Ottawa U Theater Department. And I did my master's degree at Ottawa U as well in creative writing, focusing on playwriting.
Nice. Did you ever think you'd win an award from the Governor General?
No. You kind of always hope you do, but it's one of those awards. I'm going to go with it's one of the most prestigious literary awards in Canada. So it's just being nominated and winning it. It's just a gigantic honor. I'm still not over it. So.
Super cool. Well, okay. So obviously, you're in the French theater category.
Yes.
And the book is called Havre.
Havre.
Yes. Okay.
The English translation is haven.
Oh, okay.
So a little bit like a haven in the storm, that expression, or like a haven where boats dock when there's a storm or when the seas are bad.
Yeah. So I understand that this is it centers on, it's like an ode to friendship.
Yes, it is. So kind of those friendships are of the people you meet when you most need them in your life. So the two characters in Havre meet each other because they're both going through loss and grief in very different manners. But they meet to kind of connect through this. So grief is a process that's very solitary, but these two characters are meeting so that they can work together and go through this together.
When did you begin to create this?
I started writing this in 2015 with a residency at the Banff Centre for the Arts in Banff, Alberta. And then I was playwright in residence with Théâtre Catapulte here in Ottawa, writing this in 2015 and 2016. And then finished it mostly in 2016, and then the first production of it was in 2018. My
goodness, okay, so it's come a long way.
It's come a long way. Yeah. That's kind of a normal process for a theater text. By the time you finish it and the time it ends up on stage, there are usually a few years, and it's mostly just because of how funding works for theater. But yes.
Okay. Can I ask then, as far as the award is concerned, when did you find out? I mean, what was the process to even get your book nominated?
Well, publishers submit books. So my publisher is Éditions L'Interligne, and they submitted the book probably back in the summer when the date was up. And so you don't know when you're nominated. So I woke up on the morning of October 2nd when they announced the nominations. I woke up to my social media just being a little crazy. And calls and emails and everything, because the press release came out at 7 a.m. I was sleeping. And so I woke up with this, and October 2nd was an insane day with people calling and interview requests and everything else. And then I learned that I was the laureate about a week later. And then you have about 3 weeks where you need to not say a word to a soul.
Not easy. Yeah.
It's very hard. And the official announcement was on October 29th. And you know you are the winner because on October 29th, on the day the press release comes out with the winners, that's an even crazier day than the day of the nominations. I think I did 5 interviews on that day. It was
Oh, my.
very crazy. So
That is something. So what exactly do you get with this prize?
it is a money award, so it's $25,000.
Wow.
There's also
Beautiful.
some money that's awarded to the publishers for to create events around promoting the book, and there's also a cash prize for every finalist in every category, which is great because just being a finalist in this for this prize is spectacular.
So do you know how the night is going to unfold? I mean, you get a chance to meet the Governor General?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I'm not exactly sure. What we've been told is that the thing starts at 6, and it's usually very customary. It has a lot of speeches and everything, and but the award ceremony in itself is just about an hour, I've been told, and then afterwards there's a meal with the Rideau Hall chefs, which is really always
You're looking
why
forward
we're
to
there.
that.
Yes, food. But
I mentioned you're a theater translator as well. So what
Yes.
exactly does it mean to be a theater translator? About a minute left here.
I translate theater. I also translate poetry, novels. I'm a literary translator. So mostly the way it works for translation of literature and theater is that people bring you projects. So either a company wants this particular play in French or wants this particular play in English. This publisher wants this particular novel in French or English. They're going to choose their translators. So that's how I kind of started with this, and now I'm kind of in a nice position right now as a translator to be able to say this play is really cool, and I want to translate it. Would you like to produce it, or would you like to consider producing it?
That is really
so I'm in
cool.
that position now, and it's been great.
Well, congratulations, and I can imagine meeting the Governor General is going to be a lot of fun.
Yes.
You deserve it. Great book. Mishka, thank you very much for being
Thank
here today.
you. Have a great day.
Wonderful. You too. The Warriors of Light Academy joining us next on Daytime.